Quadratic equation by factorization method. Like you already know that we have four different methods of solving quadratic equation. One, factorization method, quadratic formula method, completing the square method, and the graph method. But in this example, we're going to look at factorization method. So we have two questions here. The first one is x squared plus 7x plus 6 equals to 0. X squared plus 7x plus 6 equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation. And we already know that the coefficient of x squared here is unity. So we don't have any problem with this equation now. And in using quadratic factorization method of quadratic equation, what we need to do, we have to consider this, that the value here is unity, we can see. So we don't have any problem here. Now we have 7x plus 6 here. Now what are we doing? We are going to look for factors, two factors of 6, that when you multiply it, you have 6. When adding or subtracting, we're going to have 7. Now let's look at the factor of 6. Factor of 6 are, that is two numbers, so when we multiply together, it's going to give us 6. One, we have 3 and 2, and this is called trial and error method. We have 3 and 2, it will give us 6. We have 6 and 1. Now, 6 and 1, 6 multiplied by 1 will give us 6, 3 multiplied by 2 will give us 6. That is not the end. The two factors we are going to use must also satisfy the value that is here. That is, when you add the two together, you subtract it together, it's going to give us 7x. And if you try this, 3 plus 2 will give us what? 1. 6 plus 1 will give us 7. And that really satisfies what we have here. And this will lead us to the next level. To have x squared. Instead of writing this, I'm going to write these two values, that will be, which is 6 and 1. Don't forget that they are all positive. Positive, positive. Now we have x squared plus 6x plus x plus then the other number here, 6 equals to 0. Well, how many stands do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 stand here. And if you join into 2, 2, we are going to have bracket here, bracket here, bracket, bracket. And we look for factorize. And how do we factorize? What is common here? We have x. So bring out x. We have x here into bracket. What we mean here is just ordinary x plus 6 plus what is common here? 1. So bring out the 1 and into bracket x plus 6 equals to 0. If you look at this and this, they are the same in terms of number and in terms of sign. That shows that we are doing the right thing. And instead of picking these two, we are going to pick 1. So we have x plus 1 here. Say x plus 1 equals to 0, or one of these two, which is x plus 6 equals to 0. Now, if you make x the subject, here we're going to have x equals to minus 1, or x equals to minus 6, which means the root of this equation here is a minus 1 minus 6. That will say x plus 1, x plus 6. That is the solution to this quadratic equation. Now, look at b. Is 2x raised to power 2 minus x minus 3 equals to 0. If you look at the coefficient of x squared is not unity, it is 2. So by the time you say you are looking for factors of 3, two factors of 3 that when you multiply together it will give you 3. And without considering the coefficient of x squared here, so we are going to have one answer. Now, since the function of x squared is 2, then this factorial is going to be 2 times this coefficient multiplied by the real value, which is 2 times 3. And this will give us what? 6. Now, we are not looking for two factors when multiplied that will give us 3. We are looking for two factors when multiplied that will give us 6. And when add or subtract will give us minus x here. We also have to consider the sign of x. And the factor of 6 are 6 and 1, 2 and 3. 6 and 1 will satisfy 6, but will not satisfy the middle value here. Therefore, this is out of 8, which is a trial and error. Now, we are left with 2 and 3. Now, we also need to consider the sign. Now, if I say minus 2 and 3, minus 2 times 3 will give us minus 6 here. You can see the value here is minus 3, that's why we have minus 6 here, minus 0, minus 6. Minus 2 times 3 will give us minus 6. Minus 2 plus 3 will give us plus 1, which is not in line with what we have here. Therefore, by interchanging the sign, we have minus 3 and 2. Minus 3 times 2 gives us minus 6. Yeah, satisfied. Minus 3 and minus 3 plus 2 will give us what? Will give us minus 1, which satisfies this. Now, you're not going to come back here, which means we need minus 3, we need plus 2. Okay. We're going to write this 2x squared. We're not going to write this, we'll put these two values here and put this and say the first one is minus 3. See? Minus 3x plus 2x minus 3 equals to 0. You're not going to write this minus 6. We just use that one to get the proper factors that will satisfy the equation. Now, breaking this into two, we say this and this, this, and this. The sign must be out. What is common here? What is common here is just only x. Then you factorize it out. So it will be 2x minus 3 plus, what is common to these two? That is 1. Factorize 1 into bracket. 2x minus 3 equals to 0. Now, if you look at here now, what we have here, 2x minus 3 is exactly what we have here, 2x minus 3. So, x plus 1, the outer value, which is x plus 1, make it to be equals to 0, or 2x minus 3 equals to 0. Here, if you make x the subject formula, so we're going to have x equals to minus 1, or 2x equals to p. Making x the subject formula here will give you x equals to 3 over 2. Or rather, we say in another form, we say 1 over 2. Therefore, the rules of this equation here is x equals to minus 1, and here x equals to 3 over 2, which is equivalent to x equals to 1 over 2.